Hey y'all, welcome to the channel. Thanks for tuning into the second season of Breaking Bad. We're on episode 9 and we're really in the mix of it because at the beginning in the first season, you were really invested in the story, right? And you were kind of shocked that they even made a show about this. But then by the second season, you are so invested in every single one of the characters. You don't know where it's going to go, but you know that you're along for the ride. So I'm ready to dive into this next episode. Don't forget to like, subscribe, turn your post notification bell, and if you want the full length watch along, the link for Patreon is in the bottom. And if you're one of those people who are like my mother that watches the channel and have OCD and these little holes have been bothering you, I'm sorry, I didn't notice. I put toothpaste in them for now. I'm gonna go get a kit after I watch my shows today, and hopefully they won't be bothering you guys anymore. So let's go ahead and get into episode 9. You can always tell when things are tense in this series. Like, you can feel it between the characters without them having to say anything. That's acting.
Pathetic. Kleinman has better magazines.
You guys really don't need to hang around. The results till next week. But it was...
I'm just going to say it again. This sister-in-law is such a peach.
The pet, CT, and not just the pet.
Yeah.
Good. That's what you want.
Some places skimp, and they only do the pet.
I'm not naming any names. I still don't understand why you don't go to Kleinman.
Although my father passed of cancer, I didn't watch anyone go through cancer treatment because he opted out. So this part's unfamiliar.
To think that they're so much smarter. How much they come to us for input.
She is in the medical field. She might know what she's talking about.
Excuse me.
But I'm not going to lie. I did hear doctors rely a lot on nurses and technicians as well.
You all right in there?
Yeah.
Hey, you okay?
I'm fine, thank you.
His cough has gotten worse. Am I wrong? I feel like it's gotten really bad in the last few episodes.
Sir, you can go back to your changing room and get dressed.
How'd we do?
Did fine.
See anything?
I'm just a technician, Mr. White.
You're not going to tell me anything?
Weak. Sorry.
You know, you would want to know if you're okay, but the tech can't tell you anything. He doesn't know what he's looking at, but it definitely looks odd, yeah.
Every aspect is fairly straightforward. I gotta tell you, not
Yes, we get Saul again.
most people want to know why they suddenly got rich.
If she finds out, it's after I'm gone.
How much time they giving you?
Weeks.
Sorry to hear it.
Really?
It makes
Weeks?
real money to get money. Are we laundering?
At this time, 16,000.
Yeah, apparently. It's 16,000.
Right. You're only using 16,000 because they've lost so much.
Just 17%. If your family, a secondhand Subaru.
Have to cook more.
Okay, forgive me. I'm learning a lot from this show as far as the streets, and I don't know what laundering is. And Saul just gave him legal advice to cook more.
Lines off the test results.
Actually, I
Is it worth what they've been through, leaving your family $9,000?
should go see Mom.
All the time he spent away from home, all the stress? No. Near-death experiences? No.
Really?
You know, I never did call her.
You're expecting the news from the scan to be bad. God, Walt. Stay positive with me here.
Positive doesn't change facts. Change the need to be prepared.
I know. Trying to be hopeful. No, forgive me.
Yeah, I would want to be hopeful. But I'm not a realist. I'm ever the optimist.
Complaining about her nurses the entire time is hiding my ashtray.
I actually think the news from the scan is going to be good. You should
Yeah,
prepare for
maybe. But he thinks he saw something.
We should do something.
Yeah.
Why am I so happy for Jesse? I don't know why. Perhaps maybe because there's like a little bit of romance going on. It's not much between Walt and Skylar. And Jesse deserves something.
She's a painter. You've never heard of Georgia O'Keeffe?
Boy, you need some educating.
Yes.
I have.
You want to go all the way to Santa Fe for a museum?
Yep, we're going. Get up.
I would love to go to a museum.
A little culture won't kill you. Besides, you might like it. A lot of her paintings look like vaginas.
Really?
That got Jesse's attention.
Yo, if I know you.
Hello, Jesse, pick up.
Jesse came running in. He did not want her to hear that.
What?
I've been trying to reach you.
I've been busy.
Well, clear your social calendar. We have to cook.
What? Today?
At least to gather supplies. Now, we're going.
How long has it been since we've seen them cook? And why is it like we talk like this? Like we actually know what we're talking about now. How many people did Breaking Bad educate on the streets? I still wouldn't make it.
Screw you and your book. Museum in Santa Fe, not like you need to know.
Going to a museum.
It is not Cheetos, it's Funyuns.
O'Keefe.
Georgia O'Keeffe?
Duh, she does these vagina pictures.
What are you even talking about?
Oh.
I ain't cooking or shopping or whatever the hell.
You and I need to cook.
Tuesday, 4 days straight.
Like it or not, we have
How many days? 4 days straight.
Exactly is that.
our methylamine. It's going bad.
Because Walt thinks he's gonna die.
It's losing its chemical potency. Now, another barrel sounds good
He's
to
lying.
you.
See, and he thought of that like that. That's dangerous. How quick Walt is on his feet. It's actually dangerous. Because I'm not that quick. I can't lie. I'd be caught very, very quick. I have to tell the truth because I can't keep up with it and remember that. So it's by default, not by complete honesty.
Have to be some emergency.
Okay. This is the closest we've seen them be in a minute. But he's so dishonest. He just walked right out when she dropped him off. Walt. He's really picking him up in the RV. Walt.
You brought a meth lab to the
Why would you
airport.
pick him up in the RV?
What? You said we were in a hurry. I saved us a trip.
Did you get everything? All 6?
Yeah.
With reflux condition.
You brought a meth lab to the airport.
Go, drive, go, go.
Morning to you too, man.
I mean, to just say it makes sense. You said we were in a hurry. Four days straight. Walt's gonna get away with this lie. He always does. And I hate it. It's because I'm so gullible. I know I'd fall for everything he says. I'd be like, okay. Listen.
3 entire bags of Funyuns.
Funyuns are awesome.
Yes, they are, man. Don't talk about Funyuns. Not spicy ones.
Huh?
Ah, man.
How are you even alive?
Hey, yo, check your phone.
Y'all see all the snacks Jesse brought is like what my 8-year-old would want to eat.
Personal.
Oh, personal. What, female?
Oh.
Absolutely, that's all I need. Redial and some stripper answer.
Right, Skylar checks the phone records.
Dickwad.
Stripper.
My wife checks.
Yeah, she's a perfectly respectable girl.
Is that all we've got?
10 gallons? Well, you plan on taking a bath in it?
4 days out here would be roughing it.
No, not there. That is our workstation.
And it's like Walt has complete control and say over everything, and Jesse just has to like get along.
And we are a million miles from nowhere.
And he talks to Jesse like a little crazy.
Up your ass sideways.
You know, there is something to be said about tact. What did Jesse just do? That battery's gonna die, ain't it? I know it's terrible because of what they're cooking, but it is very intriguing to watch them do it. You know, when they do make these scenes, it's just cool. Dang, this is like roughing it. And they're doing it in shifts. I see Walt eating a Funyun. Oh gosh. I'm just, there's the blue map. It's actually pretty. This scene makes me laugh because where I grew up, it was so deep out in the country. People did go out and build meth labs, mobile meth labs, out in the woods, and then the cops would come and get them. So seeing how it's done out in the woods, I'm like, hey, that's what was happening.
41.8, call it 42 pounds. What are we selling for these days?
40 a pound.
$40,000.
Hey, you said raise the prices.
40 times 42 minus $172,000
Oh,
each.
oh. That Walt wanted to cook so he can get that big lump sum because he was only gonna leave his family $9,000.
Yes! Hey, come on, baby! Come on!
Okay, but if they don't fumble it somehow.
Yes! Well, there goes the generator. I think that's it for the gas.
It's okay though.
How do you figure that? I am not done until this barrel is empty. 12 gallons of methylamine. Come on, where's your ambition?
Oh, but I want to go home.
Oh, we are way ahead of schedule, man. Gas, we're almost out of propane. Piece of crap cock. Come on, can we at least just take,
let's take
a
a
night
day.
off? Look, I don't have to take you back till Tuesday, right? Strap on the sizzle and glass up the rest. There's gotta be a Denny's out there someplace. Grand slam, hot shower, a bed.
Supper rooms.
Yeah, I knew he was gonna kill the battery when he put the key in and that light came on. What are they gonna do? They're out in the middle of nowhere. Oh, I've.
Put the keys in a safe place.
Left them right here in the,
Son of a bitch.
How are they gonna jump it?
The buzzer is when you put the batteries on. I know that. Look, I didn't turn the key or anything, all right? I'm not stupid.
Head when you were a
The
baby?
buzzer did not...
Don't be mean. People make mistakes, Walt.
Imbecility being what it is, I should have known to say Jesse.
Man, he will go in on Jesse real quick, won't he?
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, the workstation.
All right, so we need to jump the battery somehow.
How?
Walt, what are we doing? Did you just siphon gas?
It tastes like.
That's how you siphon gas.
This is good, this is good.
Walt, of all people, would know how to jump a car without another car. I don't even know how to jump a car with help. I was a girl who called my daddy for everything.
Negative. All right, start it up.
What's wrong with this thing?
Now really pull, not like a girl.
Needs to warm up a little.
Oh, he's so glad he fell when he pulled. Walt just there goes their water. Oh shit. There goes their water.
Jesse, as always, just...
You know he's gonna get on him for that. I'm sorry. I would have probably done what Jesse did too and not thought about it. Am I wrong? Does everybody immediately think fire extinguisher? Because that's not something I had in my house. I would have just grabbed water. Situation's not funny.
Come on, you... Damn it! Okay, now we have to use your phone.
You understand? Just ruined. No, that is not what happened.
It's gonna be Jesse's fault.
I wasn't the one who dumped out the last of our water.
It was
That's what
on
I know.
fire.
There was a fire! Excuse me for thinking on my feet.
Oh, problem. You and thinking. That's the
Okay,
problem.
maybe there's gonna be differences on opinions on who's wrong in this situation, but I feel like he's being really hard on Jesse. Like, everything is Jesse's fault.
Mr. White, come on.
All right, look. Make it snappy.
Right, Walt's phone's working.
Yo, Skinny, hey. Listen, man, I need you to come pick us up. All right, we're stuck out here. Pen for directions? Look, pencil's fine, retard. Just something to write with. It doesn't matter.
What did Jesse build?
All right, so you're gonna head west on the 40 for like, and he's just gonna go past the casino with the arrows, giant arrows. They light up and want to kind of take it slow because there's this road. It's right before the White
I grew up in a time with too much GPS. I could have never navigated without it.
Moonies, okay, like crazy far. So you're just gonna keep heading.
I could have never followed a map or remember directions like that.
15 miles.
Really? That far?
Yeah, hurry up.
Miles, all right? I mean, we're way the hell out here.
I feel like it'd be really hard to find them with the GPS.
Leave now.
Well, at least he called Skinny Pete instead of Badger, because I don't think Badger could. I don't think Badger could have made it.
There's this guy on the Discovery Channel and he had to drink urine for how the forest ranger found him. He said it tasted like.
I wouldn't want to be in this situation with Walt. I think he'd eat me. His moral compass is a little skewed right now.
You know, I'll be quick. Just be like, yo, where are you? Yo, where are you? You're on the dirt road? You just crossed the river? Have you seen anything?
What river?
What river?
People, what the hell river are you talking about, man? There's no river.
He ain't close. There ain't no river out there where they're at.
Now what?
Come on, seriously?
Yeah, actually, it's getting really rough, the situation. The thing that would get me is the no water. I don't like to be thirsty, which nobody does.
What's this?
Trying to trickle charge the battery.
Part which generates the electricity.
My little elbow grease.
A lot longer.
Theoretically.
It's the way Walt looks at him. Also, I used to say I would never want to work with Jesse. Never, ever. But I feel like Jesse does always try to do his part. Always. He's not lazy. He's just a screw up sometimes.
I don't know.
And I would get sick of turning that thing. I would be like, it's not going to work, you know? For as long as they're going into it.
Al? Mr. White?
Walt. Because Walt's really sick. He should not be out here.
No. No. You hanging in? I'm good. Gotta be ready by now. Right?
I'll give it a little longer, just to make sure.
He looks dehydrated. And I just noticed that Jesse still calls him Mr. White, like as a teacher.
Nothing doesn't spoil.
Jesse's figuring it out.
That's not why we're here.
Good now.
Lie much?
Walt didn't even answer.
Here, Bush.
Oh, they're both so tired they gotta do it together.
Okay. All right.
Oh! Well, I'm so relieved. It's like, anybody forget you weren't in that situation yourself? Why did it turn off? No. Dang. What a mind. I'd cry. I would have done cried about 10 times by now in this situation, but I would for sure cry. Right here. Right. I could have been at the art museum with his honey.
Mr. White!
This is
Mr.
getting
White.
dire. I did not expect it to get this bad. Is that what he coughed up? Oh, Walt.
I have it coming. I deserve this.
You snap out of it. Then you did for your family.
Let's not forget that. Let's not forget why we are even in this.
Screw this. I'm walking. Body dangerously low on electrolytes. Brain ceases to communicate with your muscles. Your lungs
You say
stop
you're gonna
breathing.
die if you leave.
Your heart marching out there, and within an hour.
I see why Walt was so mad about him using the water.
You need to cut out all your loser crybaby crap.
But we know Jesse
right
didn't.
now and think of something
For
scientific.
that. You know, he
Something scientific, right?
was trying to help.
Man, you're smart. Eat poison out of beans. Well,
You made poison out of beans.
we got an entire lab. Take some of these chemicals and mix up some
Remember the explosion he made to even get the methylam?
flare. Or
Was it methylamine?
you make some kind of robot homing device or...
Walt looks like he's on his deathbed.
Wait, no. Take some stuff off of the RV and build it into something completely different.
That's a bit too much.
Like a doom buggy. And that way we can just doom buggy her. What is it? What?
Do you have any money?
Yeah, I got a bunch of them. Yes.
Do we have an idea?
Pieces of metal we can think of that is galvanized. or solid zinc. Them off and bring them to me. Straight back!
What are we building?
You said it yourself.
We're building a battery. Okay.
Move!
How?
This doesn't look like any battery I ever saw.
Or rather, one cell of the battery. Remember the electrolytes? Huh? It's a galvanic cell. Separated by an electrolyte, right?
Oh, listen, my dad was really smart and he would talk to me like that and I wouldn't understand a word he said.
Good, and now, shall we use beautiful
Internet
current
telescope.
with one particular element?
It's like he's back in school. Copper.
Wire.
Yeah. Copper.
Wire.
The only question now is, will this supply enough current? How many cells will we need? We've only got material enough for
Just
6.
our big old RV battery.
Okay.
I want it to work so bad.
Anode. Damn. That's good. That's very good. Okay.
How many situations in life can you get out of with chemistry? I should have paid closer attention in Miss Ayer's class. Best teacher ever, by the way. Oh, I'm so anxious. Start, man. Please, man. Sweet heaven. Stay going. Stay going. Oh, do you know the relief that is probably flooding through their bodies? And Skylar, is she gonna pick him up?
How's the
So me knowing that this has a few seasons is me assuming that Walt gets better. So seeing him in such poor condition right now is a little bit concerning.
I know I can trust you to...
You can trust Jesse. He's not a bad person.
whatever
at
happens,
all.
your family will get your share.
Thank you.
And if he doesn't think that he's gonna be alive to give Skylar the money himself, that means he thinks his days are very numbered. If he has to say he trusts Jesse.
So, I'll be hearing from you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
How's everyone doing? Is that baby ever gonna
Yeah,
come out?
Skylar's been pregnant for a hot minute.
Only need to determine that the tumor hasn't grown. Exact same size it was before. Now in Walt's case, with a stage 3
Stage
adenocarcinoma,
3.
5% reduction in tumor mass. Tumor has shrunk by 80%.
And he thought his days were 80%.
It's very good news.
Great.
Now that cough is the other thing we need to discuss.
Yeah, let's talk about the cough.
According to your scan, Walt, radiation pneumonitis,
So the cough isn't from the sickness.
fairly common. See that
That's
scary
what he
looking
saw.
thing there? That's tissue inflammation. It's a reaction to your radiotherapy. But it can't produce a cough like that.
Tissue inflammation, right?
Give me a second, y'all.
Because the other day, I was coughing up some blood.
You probably have a tear in...
Freaking don't bring tissues. What's wrong with me?
You could rupture and bleed to death. That we're going to have to deal with before you leave here today.
I'm going to use my blanket for tissue. I'm sorry. It's not very demure.
With something like this, you have to call me. We're not completely out of the woods. The most important of which is time. We'll have more to
Skylar looks
discuss in
so
the
happy. You can
process.
see it in her eyes.
But for now, I'd say that you folks have earned some celebrating.
Yes.
I'm so happy for his family. I'm so happy for his family and so happy for him. So many people, like so many families don't get that when it comes to cancer diagnosis. So like the families that do, what a blessing. But y'all, he's done a lot. Ooh, I'm gonna live and maybe see Chelsea. Moment switched very quickly. Okay, did he just have that last little moment because of what I was just talking about? Because he's done a lot and now he's thinking, doing all this. Like, imagine if you have one day to live, the things you do, right? Because there would be no repercussions if he did that because he was trying to do something for his family. And he did a lot. So knowing that you could possibly live to see the repercussions, especially knowing the DA's on his tail, especially knowing what just happened with Badger. Yeah, I think that's why he was so upset. To me, that's what it would be about. I'm sure we'll find out in the next episode, but that last few minutes was very emotional. So it was weird to see that big switch, because that's such a happy thing and a great thing to happen for him and for his family. But they're about to make like over $600K a person. That's a little bit nerve-wracking, right? Because they've always fumbled the ball. Like, they can't fumble this ball, because eventually they're going to get in trouble. I don't know. I'm ready to get into the next episode, and I'm glad that you guys are here with me. So don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on your post notification bell, and if you want the full length watch along, the link for Patreon is going to be down in the bottom. But for today or tonight, I guess, depends on when you're watching it. I'm watching this in the afternoon, so let's go out in this world. Let's spread some light. Let's spread some love, and if we can, let's make somebody smile. Bye, y'all.